everyone, welcome back to Live, Love, Learn with me, Arya, and episode 3 in our series on Mahabharata. We all know Vyasa is the legendary author of Mahabharata. If you want to know answers to the questions like, when was Mahabharata narrated to somebody? How was it popularized? Let's have a look at it. Basically, Mahabharata is also known as PanchamaVedha. Even Ramayana is not called so. This means that Mahabharata comprises of the complete essence of all the 4 Vedas in it. Vyasa at one point says about Mahabharata like this: whatever exists in the universe exists in Mahabharata, and whatever is not in this doesn't exist anywhere else. This could be taken in a way as a challenge that Mahabharata comprises of everything. Once Vyasa finished narrating Mahabharata with approximately 1 lakh slokas to his disciples, he wanted its essence to get popular everywhere, and so sends his 4 chief disciples to each of the lokas like Bhuloka, Sarpaloka. Sarpaloka is full of snakes. For its publicity or for the sake of transmission of knowledge, we can say. Those 4 chief disciples are Paila, Vaisampayana, Jaimini, Sumantu. That's how one of his disciples, Vaisampayana, is sent to Bhuloka, that is earth. By the time Vaisampayana reaches Bhuloka, Janamejaya would be performing Sarpayaga. Coming to the story of Janamejaya, the chain goes like this. Let me take a popular character, Arjun. Arjun's son is Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu's son is Parikshit. Parikshit's son is this Janamejaya. King Parikshit dies because of a snake bite. So out of love towards his father, Janamejaya performs a yaga or yagna to kill or destroy all the snakes. That's a separate story. Let's discuss it some other time. So during the Sarpa Yaga, Vaisampayana reaches Janamejaya and asks him if he is interested in knowing his ancestors' story. During yagas, maybe once yaga is finished in the first half of the day, I think post lunch they might have some free time. These days we have movies, malls, Netflix, Amazon Prime and all, and so many options to pass time. But those days I don't think those are not there, are they? Then how do they pass their time? Jokes apart, during this time they do Purana Shravanam, which means listening to Puranas if someone who knows them well narrates. Janamejaya was ready to listen to the story of his own ancestors because Vaisampayana knows the complete story of his ancestors better than Janamejaya himself. And then Vaisampayana starts narrating Mahabharata. That's when Vaisampayana narrates Mahabharata to Janamejaya during Sarpayaga. This is not all. This chain of narration continued. During this narration, there is this person called Rao Maharshi. Though he belongs to a Suta or Sudravarna, he had an excellent grasping power. He paid keen attention to the narration and got the knowledge of Mahabharata's story very well. Later on, so many rishis were performing one yaga in a forest called Naimisharanya. That yaga is called Dwadasa Satra Yaga, which is performed for 12 years. During that Dwadasa Satra Yaga, Saunikadi Maharshis requested Rao Maharshi to narrate them the story of Mahabharata, and so he narrates the same to them. So this is how the story of Mahabharata, starting from Vyasa, is passed from one to another and is popularized. This is all for today. If you like this episode, give it a big fat thumbs up so that I get motivated to make more episodes on Mahabharata. Share it with your friends, whoever is interested in knowing more about this PanchamaVedha. If you are wondering what PanchamaVedha is, replay this episode from the beginning. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon next to it so that you receive notifications whenever I post a new episode. Stay home, stay safe. Also, stay tuned for my upcoming episodes. Until then, this is Arya signing off.